This place is a must visit if you love fish and quaint, small seaside towns, so come with me to Homer, Alaska. Good morning and welcome back to another day of my quarter life gap year. If you're new here, I quit my corporate job to travel the world. Today we're spending it in Homer. It's a 4-hour drive from Anchorage and we left in the morning, got there around the afternoon. Along the drive we stopped at North America's most westerly highway point, this little ocean beachside. And now we're finally arriving at Homer, which as you can see is the halibut fishing capital of the world. And then we finally got to the Homer Spit, which is a geographical landmark. It's a 4.5-mile long stretch of land that has a lot of the downtown, so a lot of shops, restaurants, boutiques. Okay, now we're finally at the main area of the Spit. Unsurprisingly, it was a pretty gloomy, rainy Alaska day, but that didn't stop us from just enjoying the scenery of the beach and just strolling along the boardwalks. People after a fishing charter, analyzing the fish they caught, the iconic Salty Dog Saloon, which I'll come back to tomorrow. Once again, not the sunniest day, but we walked along the small boat harbor to see the boats and the view of the mountains, and then we headed back to the town out of the Spit. We stopped by Grace Ridge Brewing Company for a quick beer, and then Alice's Champagne Palace for popcorn shrimp, and that was our night. Alright, good morning, and look at that beautiful sun. Anyways, we were supposed to go on a glacier kayaking tour. We had to move our tour to the following day before our drive back to Anchorage, and we changed it to a glacier hike and ocean kayak instead. Okay, so back to the Spit we go. At least today was much more sunnier, so it honestly was a beautiful day to walk around the town. Like, look at that difference in the blue sky at the beach. With Homer being the fishing capital of the world, we obviously had to try the halibut taco as well as their rockfish taco. The scenery at the boat harbor was way better than yesterday, and it's so clear that you can see the reflection on the water. And now it's finally time to stop by the Salty Dog Saloon. It's known for its hundreds of dollar bills all over the ceilings, walls, life rings, you name it. Literally, there's not a space that isn't covered by money, and hopefully ours is still there if you ever visit. After that, we drove back from the Spit and hit up Sweet Gale Mead Works and Cider House for a flight of mead and some chess. We grabbed a cocktail at the Twisted Goat and then finally ended the day back at Alice's Champagne Palace to try some fried halibut. And we were lucky enough to even get a live show of our bartender singing, serenading. We got back to our campground perfectly with the sun setting, which is still crazy to me that the sun hasn't set at almost 10 p.m. And that's it for today for our day in Homer.